Red Dead Redemption 2 has a lot of orchids, and I'm going to show you what they actually are in real life. So the first is the lady slipper orchid, and we do actually have some native lady slipper orchids, but not this kind. This looks like a Paphiopedilum, and the only ones we have here are Cypripedium. This looks like the type of lady slipper that they have in the game, and this comes from Southeast Asia, China, India, that kind of stuff. But the moccasin flower is also another type of lady slipper orchid, and this one actually is native. It is the pink lady slipper. And this is what the real Cypripedium look like. Next is the Acuna star orchid, which I think is a type of epidendrum. And while this is native in one spot in Florida, it's mostly in Mexico and Central America. And the next one is the ghost orchid, really tiny, I know it's hard to see, but this is actually a really easy one because this is a very famous orchid. This, of course, is Dendrophylax lindenii, and it had quite a few documentaries looking for the pollinator of this beautiful leafless orchid. And then we have the night-scented orchid, which I am almost positive is a Brassivola nodosa because those are famously night-scented. I love this orchid, and I have quite a few hybrids of it because it smells so good and citrusy at night. But these are more native to Mexico and South America, so I'm not really going to count these as native, so they might not be actually found in the areas that we are in the game. My best guess at the rat tail is this Dendrobium tetrafolium, but it is from Eastern Australia, so I don't know why it would be in the game. Next we have the spider orchid, and that one's super easy. And that's because it comes from an orchid genus actually called Arachnus, which means spider. So these flowers do look quite spider-like, but these are also from Asia, so I'm not really sure why they're in this game. And this clamshell orchid is very easy, and it's actually native to Florida. It's a Prosthesia! And these are native to Central America, Northern South America, and Southern Florida, so these should be in the game. Yay! Next we have the dragon's mouth orchid, and this is actually a really cool one. So you can find these all over Eastern North America, and they actually do better in colder climates, so the further south you go, the less you will find. I absolutely love these Arethusa. Now on to the queen's orchid, and I think it is the showy lady slipper, a native Cypripedium. And the sparrow's egg orchid is also a native Cypripedium, specifically this one. Finally, we have the cigar orchid. Now, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this species name, but it is native to Florida. I hope you learned something new about native orchids, and I would like to remind you that most of these were decently common 50, 100, 150 years ago. We have wrecked these orchid species populations, and it is making it increasingly harder to find them.